Welcome back, everybody, to Spirit Plays more Spiral Knights. Before we begin, if you could please click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. It encourages gameplay to keep going. Java will live forever. Anyway, remember the challenge you guys challenged me with. So I'm starting slow, right? I want to practice. Practice a little bit. I have no heart trinkets, so I think we could do this without heart trinkets. Now, I know it's gonna be proto weapons, but again, starting slow, baby steps. I'm not even sure if I want to. It's a slugfest, right? If I do decide with the intent to succeed to, do this level with proto gear, that means I'm going to have to understand. That's not the right button. Why is this not? Oh, yeah, there we go. I have to understand that it's going to take me 3,000 shots to kill a single enemy. Depending upon the shield I use, it might not help me out very well in that aspect. So, I don't know. I've heard shadow layers are around the same kind of difficulty when it comes to that kind of thing. So I'm just kind of torn, There's challenge and then there's just absurdity. So, I mean, I can understand a challenge. Like, hey, no heart trinkets, full chaos, and the gauntlet with no damage bonus. And I can only use swords. I mean, like, something ridiculous like that I could do. Where, I mean, if I could hit once, I'm on fire. One little Java glitch, and then we're destroyed. That's the end of it. And, I mean, we'll continue to love life and all that, and smoke bubbles till we're blue in the face, or purple in the face. I don't even know what's going on with this guy. We're already socially distant. Can you... I mean, why haven't they had masks with cigarette smoke holes in them? I don't understand this COVID thing, dude. Secondhand smoke is okay some places, but heaven forbid you breathe in air that's already been filtered by another person's lungs. I mean, what the living crap. Dude, they came out with a... Because we have a... not transvestite. What's the word I'm looking for? She identifies... Sorry, it's a guy that identifies as a girl. She's the doctor of our state. And she said that if you're any child 2 years of age or older, must wear a mask. My wife works at a daycare center. We know this. And hi, don't be rude, right? And I'm like, okay, teachers are one thing. Why are we indoctrinating kids into this political mess? And I understand why, because indoctrination is the name of the game. Let's teach kids the benefits and the perks of a sexual identity and how important it is to your progress in mankind. And actually, in reality, no, that's the opposite. It doesn't matter what your sexual identity is. Doesn't matter what you decide. In reality, are we working in reality here or fantasy? Because America's it's the nation of sex, right? Whatever frustrates, and you can look at Christopher Hitchens and anybody else who kind of describes to this. We don't need a God up there that it's constantly looking down on our sex life. Why is that even a thing? When it comes to truth and reality and health, why is anyway, I got way off topic. The point is, it's ridiculous. Why would you want a 2-year-old to wear a mask? At first, like when it started to get extremely absurd, with just masks in general, I'm like, where do we stop? When the child is born, do you immediately have to strap a mask to its face? Is that how far we're going? I would not be surprised. Anyway, dude, I'm just sick of this stuff. And a lot of people are. At my workplace, like, we're all adults, and they're just kind of, like, no one really cares. Okay, we shouldn't be here. They gotta spread out. They're not... the enemies need us. Now, why can't I fit through that little area right there? Now I'm just stuck. This is ridiculous. Okay. The absurdities over. See, even that absurdity had an end to it. Will this one, perhaps after the election, in which case the Democratic Party will cry foul, regardless of the situation. Whoop. This might be one that I should actually, like, destroy. I was stuck on something there. I was very curious as to what. One heart would be nice. I don't know how close we are to death, but you guys are the most annoying. The most annoying. I'm actually talking about the little black guys. I don't know. And it's not about color. They're all black here. Talking about... I did it. Okay, good. Get out of here. Talking about the slimes. The poison. The poison's what gets you. Could have made that a lot easier by just going around the other side. It's okay, we did it. It's Peacewise. Dude, he is the savior that Gotham needs in this game. So I'm looking forward to a couple of games coming out. There's this one that I can't remember. Oh, it's Neon Abyss, that's it. It's like a roguelite 2D shooter, like side-scroller, where the guns you get change. Like Enter the Gungeon, but much simpler, more along the lines of what I could do. I know there's extreme depth to it. I could just see that in the demo. I don't know how much of that depth we'll be uncovering. I'm guessing I gotta go down here with you. We'll get in here. Oh my gosh, a chest? What is this magnificence? But I know there's hardly anything ever in here. Don't worry, we'll get over there. Just not sure how or when. Okay, let's do... No, that is not the right button. This game, dude. Actually, it's my own fingers. I don't know. What are you talking about, game? You're the one who hit the, like the F1 button, I think, when I was just trying to hit, Q. Or no, I was trying to hit number 2. Ah! Good job, Mike. Just in time. I was trying to hit number 2. Yeah, we did it. There we go. It's like having my Vagante runs end up like that. We don't even need this freaking key, dude. Half my Vagante runs are like, you did it, and then the sword of stabbing is still alive and conscious. Like I really just trapped myself there, and it's just like, yeah, we'll kill the boss for you. All you had to do was stand near him. I don't know what the actual issue was. Apparently, you had one. It's me. That's my sword talking to me. Sometimes you get nuts. You start to embrace the disembodied voices. Anyway, so this is a decent trial, right? We only got like 3 hits more out. 3 strike policy. Also, since we're up to 60 radiance, look forward to an enormous roll on the Acheron. It will ascend. It's only taken us, what, like 30 videos to make this thing. The grind fest is quite extreme. Oh man, that's alright. You know what else we could do? So I'm just so not used to it. I mean, that drastic change, right? You can see a little bit more the graphical detail all around. It does look kind of nice. I don't think we need to go that way. Very beautiful. Dude, my kids right now are infatuated with the Floor is Lava. If you didn't know, on Netflix they have this series called The Floor is Lava. It is exactly what you think it is. I've been to escape rooms before. It's kind of like that. But not quite. There we go. Oop, easy. You know what, Mike? Just give him something to think about. There we go. So, like, you look at the show, Floor is Lava. This looks very familiar. But it's not quite as familiar as you think it is. So, the show Floor is Lava. I think I need to fight guys here. They're like in a giant... You're not going to burn people in lava, right? I don't think. America's not really... hasn't devolved to that just yet. Perhaps in the future. But it's like... I'm just making some really bad decisions. They made a whole, like, pool with some certain things rising up around it. So it looks really... It's like they're lava when they fall in. You know, they go, oh, no, my friend. Like... And it's a bunch of random people, like, versus each other, and the team that gets the most people to the other side wins. And if you do it faster, you get rewarded with, like, easier accessibility. I just finally noticed that these steps are actually raised a little bit, so it kind of looks like the spikes will appear from them. It's my first time. My first time playing Dreams and Nightmares, ladies and gentlemen. And we're doing pretty good for our first time. Also, our bullet's just kind of, like, in the middle of nowhere over there. So it's a neat game, and so my kids are like, Daddy, let's watch this while we eat food. And I said, okay. We watched it once. We usually have I'm very honorable, and I would suggest for you guys to do the same. I'm trying to help people in. To have a family dinner. There's a reason why it's statistically proven that all families grow up a lot better, a lot more solid when they have dinner together. Just a meal. Because the battlefield is at the dinner table, man. I'm telling you. Eat all your food, you get dessert. Can I just eat one chicken? No, that's the rule. It adds fortitude Yo. To your own convictions. This is the rule. We made this rule for a reason. And it teaches your kids you don't negotiate with dad. It's just not how this works. You shouldn't. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, let's get out of here. We should be able to do this, right? Jeez. Maybe not, because freaking stuff keeps appearing. Oh, we did it. Okay, good. Might as well see if we can pop some doggos on our way down. Hopefully not get shot. Extra hearts are good. Woofy? Where did he come from? Okay, that's a decent payout of enemies right there. But anyway, we do eat lunch. Sorry. Oh, I just did that to myself with these freaking spikes. We do eat legit. Please. Without distraction. That's what I was getting at. But sometimes, you pick and choose your battles. Why didn't I just shoot that from over there? Let's not ask questions. Oh no, he's gonna get me. Smack your friend, yo. We all pick and choose our battles. We all pick and choose our times. So sometimes Daddy gives in. Or we eat first and then we watch our show. And we watch The Floor is Lava. These are not athletes. They are not superstars. They're just like, there's a bunch of nurses. Here's a bunch of college guys that were roommates. Here's a bunch of teachers. Heart surgeons. Maybe not heart surgeons, but here's a bunch of people. And they're going to try to make it through this course. There's like things you can swing from. There's different platforms that are... It's all water too, so it's not like... I mean, I guess that's better than lava that can dissolve your legs. But it's slippery. And I don't think the water rises. But it's really neat. So anyway, my kids were inspired by this. They were like, Daddy, let's do our own Floor is Lava. And I said, okay, let's do it. We went out in the backyard. And I'm like, we got a climber. So I got a health pill. Wow. I got a climber. And I'm like, tell you what. Porch is base, climber's destination. I made ramps. I mean, so they had to go through we have a giant willow tree in the back. I mean, so you have to go through the tree. I'm like, this is the forest area. And I made a big pool. But the pool, it's like one of those kiddie pools. It's like maybe a foot and a half off the ground up to my knee. And like this pool, it's the water, but you gotta jump over it. You can't trip on it. You're going in the lava, and every time they hit the lava, obviously they have to start over. Even the 3-year-olds in on this. So that my challenge is I gotta make it challenging for both the 8-year-old and the 3-year-olds. Sometimes I make alternate paths, and I make paths where they have to help each other too, or once they have to be creative and like you gotta move this over here. I offer suggestions. Sometimes I don't. It's neat. It's neat playing the builder in that kind of setting. So they're infatuated with this. So yesterday, like 2 days ago, I'm like, I'm gonna play with the 3-year-old Winter. I should probably start naming my kids instead of just labeling them by their age. That's very insensitive. That's unwoke. We're all about the we're not about wokeness. Who cares? No, but it's so anyway, we played the game Mousetrap. We played a whole bunch of stuff. A little bit of Floor is Lava, not too much. And today, I'm like, okay, well, you can watch your show, Willow, or Winter, and Willow, let's go play. She's like, Daddy, I want to play Floor is Lava. I'm like, okay. Outside? She's like, no, it's hot. I want to play it in your bedroom. And I'm like, all right. So I think it's like, I get my dimensions wrong every time, but it seems like 20 feet by 20 feet, or maybe a little bigger. Our master bedroom. We have an old Victorian. It's over 100 years old. It's a good house, dude. I am not complaining. God's been good to me to have kids here. I'm like a lot of the selling points in this place. One of the biggest ones from right into it. One of the biggest ones was the straight up bedroom space. Like I have an attic, I have a barn, I have a summer house. That's like my personal dojo. I get to train people in. It's kind of neat. So I got some good stuff going on. But anyway, we tried to play this in my bedroom. So, dude, I had to get so creative. I made ones where like bridges, little hopping spots, like a ramp, a slide. How do you do this in a bedroom, Dad? I don't know. You just get creative. You got to keep them coming back. It's not the feeling-esque thing, because I did that of the the corporate the same reason I would dip out of a church is if you went from authenticity to just trying to sell a feeling. So I probably, it's one of the reasons why I probably don't make a legit salesman, because I'm not so get out of here. I'm not so cutthroat. Or maybe I am, just in a different way. I want to sell something that is authentic, rather. I can't sell for the sake of sales. You know, when the like Obama posted something about people pursuing change, and of course, per C.S. Lewis, who's was absolutely brilliant when it comes to the apologetics and talking about the nature of culture and destinations and seeking stuff. He was very brilliant, dude. If you have not read Mere Christianity, I strongly recommend it. I think I have it in my comments. But anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. Was I talking about? Oh yeah, President Obama talked about he posted, because I follow the presidents. Why not? He only had like 200 something responses, so I responded, because what else? I'm on Twitter. Twitter's the only like social media venue that I really have. And even that's not too good. We got no bonus from that. Did you just fly because it just feels good to fly? I can understand that. But anyway, Obama said something about people pursuing change. So I said, well, if you always pursue change, then you're never going to resolve, get to a result. You're always going to be pursuing change. And change and relativism, that's like, it's hopeless. Because you're never, in absolute relativism, infinite skepticism, you're never going to arrive. There's nothing to arrive to. You're never going to know. It's a sense of hopelessness. Same thing with agnosticism. So agnosticism says you never really know. I'm just not going to make a decision. Well, that's like saying, okay, I'm in this river. It's pulling me this way. I'm not going to make a decision if there's a waterfall at the end of this river or not. I'm just going to, I'm not going to make a choice. There's not enough information. Well, regardless, man, you could choose to get off or you could choose to stay on now using the best information you have. We need to get out of here. This is not a good place to be. Okay, let's go. There we go. I think we got it. Oh, we did it. Little baby steps. There we go. Beautiful. Freaking pot shot of that sucker. Okay. I don't know where I was going with the Obama thing and kids. But anyway, change is good. But you're always reaching an ultimatum. There has to be something objective. And I got that from C.S. Lewis because I'm reading a book called The Great Divorce. And The Great Divorce, it's basically kind of like paints a picture of what it looks like if people in hell took a trip to heaven. Very brilliantly done. And it talks about people who eventually become the consequences of their actions. People who grumble, people who use others, who need somebody to control, who give in to lust instead of love, who say they know it all, like this isn't real. It's about like conspiracy theories. It really is. It makes you think, dude. I mean, he says straight up, like what I'm not trying to do is posit a reason for some kind of new religion. I'm just this is my own kind of like fantasy version of what heaven would look like, because the whole concept is you're dancing about. It tells it from the people, they call them ghosts, and in ghosts they come from hell, but hell is like infinite, and in hell you can get whatever you want. There's no desires. Nobody desires anything. There's no need to improve. Here's where the good stuff happens. We're doing okay. I thought we were gonna get hit there again with no damage bonus. Do you have to be on screen when that happens there, Mike? Am I shortcut in the process? You need absolute glory when it comes to this kind of... I can understand that. Again, no. Every time they go off near me, it's just a big freaking gamble. I have a chance to dodge it if they are far away, but it's not a big one. Beautiful. We don't have any... Like, do we have... Oh, like that one just straight up ran into it. We might get it again here. Beautiful. Like, is there any kind of proto-gun equivalent, like a punch gun that goes through enemies? If it goes through enemies, even if it does like 20 damage, I guess in like an hour we can do this last dungeon, or last arena. The last arena is the kicker. There's a lot of hearts around here, man. You'd swear my pet would be the other one. So we'll offer this to him. I love the magma driver, man. The bullets just look so sweet. I was also asked a question, I think, during a run, recorded or not. They asked me, like, what gun should I get next? The Alchemy or the Blaster? And, you know, I gotta be like, well, the Blaster's easier to use, arguably better just because of the damage output. I mean, it's good for a lot of reasons. Let's go this way. It's good for a lot of reasons. There we go. Pop. That's what I'm talking about. Pop. The Blaster line. The Alchemy line is okay. But if you're looking for a single gun, even like the Valance is really awesome. Let's just pop a shot up there. Beautiful. But I'm stuck. Dude, I think he actually grabbed me, and I got this pill. I'm gonna freaking use it. Doesn't happen too often. I know you can spend like 5,000 crowns here if you want to for the ability to buy a pill when you start Dreams and Nightmares. I have not done that in a long time. When I first started, it was a thing. Once you get a rhythm that's decent, it ain't so bad. It ain't so bad. Also, the newer people that I've been seeing joining my parties lately, and you also got to understand, if you're watching this, you're privy to like basically every time I play the game. You know, trying the YouTube thing, man. It's glorious. But the people that have been, most of them have been going chaos. You know, it doesn't take much to look up and see what does and what does not work in any video game these days. You look up some is whoa, didn't want to do that. That's okay. Some as small and you know, I would say we have a pretty knit crew here in the Spiral Knights community. If you haven't joined the Discord, absolutely join it. It's beautiful. Got Fangle on there. I don't think Krakob has been on there as much as he used to be, or at all. Well, Silverhawk is a moderator, but they're good dudes, and they keep it updated. Like, people just like Spiral Knights. It's a very well done game. Unfortunately, it hit its end time due to political reasons. I have no idea. Nick helped me out. So now I'm playing Nick's other game, which is Slime Rancher. Well, also a very well done game. Also, holy time consumption, Batman. I can play that thing forever. That's why that one is like 7 days a week instead of 5 days a week. Because that game it gets you hooked, man. And then you gotta start combining slimes. Why can't you do that in this game, right? Why can't we have all of like a giant cube slime? I know we have the Slime King. Dude, I haven't done the Slime King in ages. We might just do that next time. Got the Slime King. Like a boss rush in this game would also be kind of sweet. I think that's what they were trying to go with when it came to the little like terminal things right before the end of every boss. But yeah, development slows and comes to a halt. What are you gonna do? 4, 5, 6, 7. Got that time down. Tiny Devil Light. What a great name. This is the level we aspire to come to. Okay, we've done it. It's like as long as we get 4 radiance, we're good. We roll on this Akron, we see what happens. But it looks like we ascended, dude. I'm half tempted to just I think it's called It Came From Below. The level that kind of it shows off the end piece of all the shadow layers. You know, we're kind of like the same backdrop as this level, but it has it's very dark. No items drop, nothing drops. I mean, and you fight an arena at the end. Kind of. Oh, I dropped a controller. Kind of similar. Not 100%. Let's see. Boom, 21. Advance. I also got to check my spark ratio. It's frustrating that both the shock and the fire trinket are both, I think, primal sparks or forge sparks. But they're both on like the same chain. I can understand that they're both elemental, but still, just pain in the butt anyway. Town Square 2. I think it's a game for Bulo. I think that's this one. Sorry, she believes only someone with your experience. Only someone of my experience, not anybody else's. Mine. Because this game's all about me. It's a beautiful day in Haven. But back to the Flora's Lava story. Wow, you're Solotron? Is this your cousin? You got no eyes. Oh my gosh, don't look. It's weird. But she I'm like, why are we going to play Why do you want to play inside? It's like freaking 80, 90 degrees outside. I was working out yesterday, man. Holy sweat fest. Like I will not trouble you with the details, but it's definitely a struggle. It's a struggle. I'm going over here to check how much these cost. Okay, we don't have enough for punch. I know I had to buy another destroy the birds. I had to buy another weapon slot. It's okay. We do arcade enough. We can support 3. We got 20 seals. I can't buy anything there. Wait, bark modules. I could buy a pulsar. That's only like 5k though. Be better for Quicksilver, I guess. Little headpiece. Armor static capacitor. That's a thing. I should probably get that. Yes. We want the shock bomb. Everybody loves the shock bomb in Lockdown. We haven't done Lockdown in a while yet. Let's just check out. Here we go. Okay. Try again. Alright, Brink. Nope. Don't need that. Spark module, promise spark. Okay, all the way down. Nope. Like, we don't need this. Anti-freeze. Jelly gems. We have 19. Oh my gosh, we can get some brutal jelly stuff. Don't laugh, man. Grim sparks are not it. Like, I already have 2 of these. Fire, elemental. Is it? Yeah, the shock one is here. Okay. But they're primal. 100 primal spark. Or, no, they're forged. My mistake. We have 100. Give me that, boy. If you can't buy something with a high shock UV, you can always get those. Anyway, that'll help us out in, like, pardon me, like Ghost in the Machine. It'll be good. Anyway, we got 81. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. We're level 8. Double level up, please. Or at least just forge. You are such a punk. Oh my goodness. It's like 2 more dreams and nightmares we gotta do. Anyway, I think that'll do for this one. Once again, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. Take care.